Assalamu alaikum. We are in chapter 1, The Ancient World, from textbook Window to World History 1. Now, today is our second part. In second part, we will cover Mesopotamia, where what was the origin of Mesopotamia and where it is located, and further more details about. We will discuss about Mesopotamia. So let's start. Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia was part of Fertile Crescent, a region in the Middle East between the Persian Gulf and Mediterranean Sea. So this area, the Mesopotamia, was a part of Fertile Crescent, a region between Persian Gulf and Mediterranean Sea. That region is called the Middle East region. In Middle East, from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea, that region is called Mesopotamia. And why we call the Fertile Crescent? Because this region is shaped like a crescent, and the land around this region, the land of this region was very fertile. That's why that region is known as Fertile Crescent. And this region was between the Persian Gulf and Mediterranean Sea. Second point, if you see, it got this name due to its crescent-shaped expanse and the fertility of its soil. As I already mentioned, this region was shaped like a crescent, and the land around in this region was very fertile. So this region is famous as a fertile crescent. And the third point, it spans present-day countries of Iraq, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, Cyprus, Jordan, and the border regions of southeastern Turkey and western Iraq. So this is the origin of this region. It covers basically Iraq, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, Cyprus, Jordan, and border regions of southeastern Turkey and western Iran. So this is its location. Here in this slide, we understood that why this region is called Fertile Crescent, because the shape of this region was like crescent, and the soil was very fertile. So that region is famous as a Fertile Crescent. And then we understood that the Mesopotamia covers different countries like Iran, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, Cyprus, Jordan, and border regions of Turkey, southeastern Turkey, and western Iran. So let's move forward. Mesopotamia means between two rivers. Land between two rivers is called Mesopotamia, and is believed to be the cradle of civilization. Okay, Mesopotamia is known as the cradle of civilization, like of civilization, cradle of civilization. It means this is the earliest civilization which we know, and that's why this civilization is known as the cradle of civilization. And meaning of the Mesopotamia is land between two rivers in Greek language. Now, this civilization was flourished between two rivers, river Tigris and Euphrates. Tigris and Euphrates, these were the two rivers, and this civilization was almost 5,000 years old. This civilization existed almost 5,000 years ago. So, in this slide, we understood that what is the meaning of Mesopotamia? Very simple, land between two rivers, and this is believed that Mesopotamia is cradles of civilization. If we anyone ask you what is which civilization is cradle of civilization, we can simply say that Mesopotamia is the cradle of civilization, and it grew, it flourished between these two rivers, Tigris and Euphrates. These were the two rivers, Tigris and Euphrates. These were the two rivers where Mesopotamia was existed between these two rivers. Okay, let's move forward. River Tigris and Euphrates. Now we will discuss where these two rivers starts from and ends to, from where they starts and where they ends. So Mesopotamia was spread between two rivers, as we already discussed, and those rivers were Tigris and Euphrates. Euphrates and Tigris starts from the highlands of present day Turkey. They starts from highlands of the present day Turkey and moves towards southwards through the entire Mesopotamia and southeastwards falls into the Persian Gulf. So in this slide we understood that the rivers Tigris and Euphrates starts from the highlands of present day Turkey and moving through the south, moving towards southwards through the entire Mesopotamia and southeastwards falls into the Persian Gulf. This was the origin of these two rivers. Let's now discuss the importance of these two rivers, Tigris and Euphrates. So these two rivers flooded Mesopotamia regularly, leaving behind the fertile silt that made land suitable for farming. So this river actually made the soil around it very fertile. How? Due to its flooding Mesopotamia regularly, and flood left behind the silt, which made that the soil, the land around them very fertile, suitable for farming. Now, second point, Mesopotamian civilization was the first grow crops for nourishment and developed irrigation methods. Okay, to transport water from rivers to fields and plantation. Now, irrigation methods is a method which by which water is transported from rivers to fields or cities, or you can say settlements. The transportation of water from rivers to fields or settlements is called irrigation system. Through their canals, through different streams, they transport water from rivers to the different fields and plants. So Mesopotamians were the first. They grow crops and develop irrigation methods to transport water from rivers to the fields or plantations. So these were the 2 points on this slide we discussed. Now moving to the next slide, what were the crops of the Mesopotamia? The main two crops were wheat and barley. These were the crops of Mesopotamia. Okay, now today's lesson is ended. Please subscribe my channel and click bell icon, and please visit the website, my website given in the description. You will find more material there on that website about myths and history. From my side, Allah Hafiz.